Alright, good afternoon everybody. My name is Praveen Advani and I'm going to take you through a short 5-minute ride on my solution called GAMICOPTER, which is all about customer retention with marketing gamification. Before I get on to the solution, let me quickly tell you the business reality today. We all are into business and we all have customers, and one reality is that all our customers are spoiled for choice. They're digitally connected and our competition is just a click away. And therefore it's easier for your customers to switch brands. As per a recent research by Accenture, 86% of customers switch brands within the first year itself. So what our business is doing to address this problem? Most traditional marketing interventions revolve around price play, and we all know what price play has done to the industry. I don't need to get into details of that. It means whenever something is forced on us, we resist it with all our might. But when we are motivated with the rewards, with a futuristic reward, we do everything that it takes to reach there. To connect and engage with customers, most businesses set up social media pages, and they persuade customers to come and like you and consume your content. Likes, unfortunately, at best is an applause for content and not an indicator of loyalty. What we are saying, it's time to move from price, points, and persuasion to creative digital experiences, and that's where GAMICOPTER comes in. With a combination of customer psychology and game mechanics combined with social technology to give customer loyalty. And I'll tell you in a minute how it works. You engage your customers with fun and exciting brand content and make your brand part of your customers' vocabulary. You reward customers with virtual currency every time they engage with your brand quiz or your brand content. You convert that currency into earned rewards or discounts that the customers can redeem at your brick and mortar physical or online stores. When a customer earns a reward, there is an emotional connect associated with that reward, and therefore the conversion rate for earned rewards is much higher than a freebie being given. When you stack up all your customers on a leaderboard and you reward and you recognize the top 5, what you're essentially doing is you're fostering competition, and in their zeal and excitement to get and reach and occupy a higher position on the leaderboard, they end up making your brand viral and also buying from you. Finally, when you recognize them on social media and you mention them and they get a like from their friends and family, that gives them the social approval that justifies their loyalty behavior towards your brand. When you take the customer through this emotional experience, the customer is more likely to remain with you for life and not switch to competition rather than forcing him to, with price play or points. It's a great way to motivate customer loyalty and not force it, and a great way to convert your digital presence, including your social media fan pages, into online social play fields where your customers play and your business wins. That's the solution it's all about. This is what the pundits and the market analysis talking about gamification. The Gartners and the McKinseys of the world are calling it the next big wave after social media. And we've done our homework on the numbers and the market research. To analyze competition, we've seen that there is a competition starting from the enterprise gamification system space to social media contests and software development and mobile development agencies. We've identified our niche area, and we're positioning gamification software as a service. And I'll tell you in a bit what the differentiators are. This is our go-to-market strategy. Our business model is software as a service, which is subscription-based offering. Our major differentiators: one, it's pay-per-use. You don't need to invest upfront in technology. It's plug and play. You don't need to write a single line of software code to gamify your mobile apps or your digital presence. 3, we're supplementing the technology with content service because we believe great gamification requires great content. Finally, our most important differentiator is that it preserves your existing investment into your enterprise systems and your e-commerce systems. It integrates with most popular e-commerce and enterprise systems through API and webhooks. So that's the differentiators that we have. We're a team of 2 people. We spent about 15 years each in Tata Consultancy Services, which is, so we know the tricks of the trade and how the outsourcing model works, and we believe we can bring all that experience back in growing this as a global brand. This has been our traction and industry market validation as yet. We are at the Expo booth, we are at stall number 2 at the Expo booth, and we're receiving, and we are actually on a customer acquisition spree there. We closed about 30 yesterday, and I think by the end of tomorrow we will touch the 100 mark that became as a target. These are our growth projections. We plan to do 3 CR of revenue this year, grow at 3x for the next 2 years, and 2x for the next 3 years. So that's been our growth projections. This is the investment asked, 2 CR at a fair valuation. This is how we spend every rupee of that money, and this is the result that it will produce. We will scale globally, expand the footprint across geographies, and use gamification to solve business problems in other domains as well. That's my presentation. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the ride. If you'd like to experience and self-drive it, we are at stall number 2 at the Expo.